Welcome to Textile 2026. We are sitting in Sutlej stall and we are talking to Mr. Ashish Kumar. He is a whole-time director and the CEO of Sutlej Industries. So, sir, just let us know that what products you are showing in the Home Textile 2026.
Sure. So I think thank you very much. Sutlej basically has in its textile portfolio three businesses. One is the yarn business. The other is the fiber business, which is basically the recycled bottles which we convert into fiber. And third, obviously, is the home textile business. What we are presenting here is our complete portfolio of home textiles, wherein a lot of the upstream there is out of our own yarn and the fiber, which is kind of worked around. The basic theme this show is on the sustainability, as to how we can bring in sustainability into our entire collection, and that's something which is getting more and more traction as we kind of move forward.
Okay. So, as you said, the sustainability is a buzzword for the industry from quite a long time. And how is your company is doing more sustainable and digital passport? I just seen over your stall. So, how far you are inclined to it and doing it?
Sure. So I think, if you look at our history, we have been in business for almost 7 decades. And while sustainability is becoming a buzzword right now, we have been, at least in the social sustainability part, we have been quite active. And also in terms of the environmental, our units have zero liquid discharge. So we were quite ahead of the curve. And what now to bring in transparency in the entire sustainability piece which we work around, we have come up with this digital passport by where our products have a QR code, and with those QR codes anybody can scan and understand what is the footprint of that product in terms of the energy, in terms of the waste generation, in terms of the entire environmental impact. And I think this is we are one of the first company as far as home textiles is concerned, which is bringing in this initiative, and I think our brands, the customers have really loved that.
Okay. So, that is you have your own software which is going, how it is?
So we have tied up with a third party because it's very easy to, because whatever the claims are, they need to be verified.
Exactly.
The framework is from a third party. The data is what we feed them, and there's a company called Green Stitch which we work with, and they are the ones who help us put the gate-to-gate complete footprint or the digital passport what we talk about.
Okay. So this category home textile is more of the design oriented and the material oriented. So what the Sutlej are doing new things in this show, and which material do you generally use for the home
So I think
textile?
a lot of it is dictated by what the market wants, and if you look at our product portfolio, we are highly design centric. We have a large team of designers who do grounds up designing. So it's not necessarily the replication. We have artists who actually sketch and draw, and then we also have the technical expertise within us which can convert or interpret those hand paintings or whatever into motifs which can be woven easily onto our fabrics. So design is something which is very intrinsic to all our offerings. What we are putting on top of it is obviously using sustainable fibers. So that is a layer which gets added onto the products which we are offering, which are designed forward.
Okay. So in 2026, this show, which design do you find that customers should not miss that in your entire collection?
Well, they say that all our designs are equally good, but I think at the end of the day, customers, the king, they will kind of work around. But I think the trend is more towards surface ornamentation, which is working around where we are seeing more traction, and in that they are designs which are the trend more or less is moving towards it's like the muted designs, where the colors are a little muted, but play of colors is soothing to the eyes.
Okay.
So that's what we are kind of working around on that.
Okay. So what is the buyer's sentiment nowadays, in terms of US tariff and a lot of wars are the issue. So what is the buyer sentiment right now for this category?
So, I mean, obviously, the geopolitical uncertainty which is going on is a concern for most of the buyers, and I think the concern is more about how long this is going to continue. If there is a certainty which comes in, that gives more clarity to our customers, and they will be able to plan much better. What we have seen is that certain categories have, in spite of the tariffs, have not seen any decline, and our effort to kind of diversify into different segments has also yielded results. And as a result, at least our home textile business is set to grow year on year, even in the current circumstances.
Okay. Because in this category, many people, many big brands are hit due to the US dependence. So, how is your, because you are also into domestic, and how with your.
So I think our design first philosophy, our product and market diversification, and basically we operate in a category which is complex to replicate. So if that increases the stickiness with the customers. We are not into the mass market, we are not into the medium end, and that has kind of helped us to navigate even in this complex environment.
Okay. So, what is the vision and the future of home textile category entire things? What do you feel about this?
So I think if you look at India in general, this category is hard to replicate. It's not very easy to kind of shift the supply chains into alternative sourcing destinations. Unlike the fashion garments, where obviously the change is much more profound. Yes. We always say that there are certain external circumstances where we don't have control, but what we have is control is on the response. So if we continue to kind of deliver as a country, because we are inherently blessed because of the cotton supply chain, category is difficult to replicate, and if we offer to our customers good designs at a reasonable price, the value proposition becomes very compulsive, and finally that's what decides what's happening in the market.
So, what is the trend you have seen in this Hem Textile 2026? Though it's a first day, but any new things you had seen?
So it's a little too early because it's the first day. What we will want to kind of look at in the coming days, because I've not yet gone into the trend area, but I think in general, with whatever we have seen till now, there is more neutrality in terms of the color themes which is kind of emerging. People definitely are looking at sustainability at a much more deeper level, and more customers are wanting to work with less and less vendors. So basically going deep both ways is one trend which we have seen with whatever customer interactions we have had till now. So they want to work with few vendors, but they want to go really deep, and that's where the vendors which can offer an integrated play might have a little bit edge over, let's say, a pure converter in this segment.
Okay, so last question, in this category, we have seen a lot of startups are coming in the home textile industry. So, what is your advice? Because you are an industry leader, so what is the advice you want to give to them?
So I think we love competition, but I think the startups which are coming possibly will bring in a fresh perspective to the industry. So we welcome that. What we only want them to have a little more deeper sight into the entire industry and see how it can kind of work around. But possibly with the startups, there will be more digital interventions which can make things better for our end customers. So we welcome that. We definitely welcome that trend of having the startups coming in. But it's a complex industry, is all I can say. And it will take time for people to really get into the details before they can start impacting the market.
Okay. And anything you want to say who has not visited 2026 Hem Textile? So you want to wish to say any message?
No, I think it's always good to. It's a good platform. You meet, you refresh your contacts. Besides, also it gives you market insights on what exactly is happening, what's the new trend which is kind of coming around, and from the exposure point of view, it recharges the entire team, in terms of looking at what's happening across, and then going back to the drawing board and creating more meaningful product offerings to our customers. So all in all, I would definitely suggest that people who are missing home textiles, they are missing something if they are in the home textiles space.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best for the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Bye.